Hi everyone, and welcome to week 12. Wow, we made it, huh? Look, I think it's fairly logical this week that we have one more conversation about sexualities education that's just going to seem to me to kind of wrap up our whole course. And that is a conversation that we're going to have around the sexuality educator debate. And Louisa Allen frames it quite nicely in her textbook, where she talks about reconceptualizing the best educator debate. And towards the end of her chapter, or at the start of that chapter, she speaks to young people and she actually asks them, is it really who that makes the difference? And what she found in her research was it's actually not so much who, like whether it's a doctor or a nurse or a teacher or a peer even, but it's actually the qualities and the characteristics that that person possess which make them effective and knowledgeable and influential and reliable and trustworthy for young people. And that's a very, very important finding, because what that actually means is that not everyone can educate young people around sexuality education and around health education well, or well enough in the terms of young people. So under their terms and for them and in the ways that they'd like to be educated. So the sorts of things that they're actually looking for are characteristics which really make sense. One of them is being very knowledgeable, Louisa Allen talks about. Able to relate, so relational. So that's a lot to do with personal qualities, and we'll talk about some of those this week. And the final one that she actually mentions there that is professionalism, that regardless of what they do and how they do it, they remain professional at all times, and therefore young people feel that they are in safe hands. So this debate is a really important one, and I think it makes sense that we should finish the course based upon the idea that you've now experienced at least 2 sexualities education courses, some at school, and one here at university, and potentially, I guess you could say, the home in some kind of ways, and then any others. So you've got a lot of programs and ideas that you can compare and contrast, and think back to the educators that you've had in the past, and what is it that made them effective for you in your eyes. And this sexuality debate then can become a really important personal thing for you, because not only is this for you, information for you, but it's also the opportunity for you to have actually this semester learnt some skills around becoming that effective sexualities educator. So my hope is that many of you are feeling way more confident and competent in your skills and your understandings around sexualities education than you were 11 weeks ago, or 12, or even 13, before you even started at uni for some of you. And that this experience has highlighted for you the importance of open and honest dialogue, especially around issues that are a little bit dangerous, difficult, or otherwise sensitive. Now, I've asked you throughout the semester to think outside the box. I've also asked you to, put on some lenses, some different kinds of lenses. So this week we're going to have that conversation around this best educator debate. And then we're also going to wrap up the course by way of a bit of a summary, a jump around each of the weeks. And then in the tutorials, we're going to set up how you can do really well in your examination, or as best as you possibly can. And we're going to set up the parameters of that, and I'll be providing some more tips for you on your next essay. So there's a chapter in Louisa Allen in your unit outline. There's also a chapter flagged in Joanna Wynn's book, and that chapter is Challenges for Health and Education. I think it's a really cool chapter for us to actually read, because it's going to help some of you to be able to take now this information, this knowledge and this experience just that little bit further. And for many of you who are going to work in health, going to work with young people, then that will certainly be the cinch for you. So those 2 books, a couple of chapters in there. Plus, I think Louisa Allen, in the reference list, I think there's another journal article which is along the lines of this too. But anyhow, guys, take it easy this weekend. Rest up. I'll see you during the week, and bye for now. And that's Karen over and out on her final concept video for this semester. Bye for now.